Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM21 Stage Racer. We're on episode 43. It's the final race of the season, Tour of Guangxi. At least I think it's our final race of the season. And this is mostly flat, so it's absolutely not my profile. It's 6 stages in length. This is stage number 4 already, and I've got 2 targets in mind. One, a good finish on this stage. I'm not in the top 10 favorites. I'm not that good of a puncher. Race day condition gives me a 78. I mean, I could probably get a top 5-ish, but I may not gain any sort of time for doing so. It's not going to put me in a strong position for the overall. I'm certainly not the favorite. So my thought is, why not go for the King of the Mountains? Right now, through the first 3 stages, there's only been a handful of Cat 3 climbs. And looking at the rankings, nobody has more than 6 points right now. You get 12 points for crossing this point first, which is a good kilometer before the top of the actual. That's not hard to achieve. And then try to hang on for whatever best position I can get. But if I can go through that point first, I'll get those 12 points and be set up for a likely King of the Mountains victory, because the last 2 stages don't have much either. Now, the next stage does have a little bit going on with that one, and that means stage 5 I would want to go out and be in position. There's a Cat 3, Cat 2, 40k or so before the finish. If I can go over the top of those 2, then I've already got the jersey locked up, and then I just have to bring the race home in stage number 6. Not too hard to do when you are motivated and want to go for it. Now, of course, I'm not going to have any teammate support. I was supposed to be a teammate today. I have not gone for that, so I'm not going to collect those points. We'll just kind of get whatever result we can get out of this one. But again, I think I'm going to try to go through the KOM first, but not put everything into it, because I still want to save for the finish a little bit. So we'll see how this one goes, how this sets up. We're approaching the climb now.
The finish line is getting close. The rider's just past the 10 kilometers road sign.
8k to go till the top of the KOM. 9k on the stage. Looks like it's about a k&a-half before the finish, by the way. That's good. It's a good thing. 5k to go to the top, and coming up on the climb itself. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up as an 85. Get those climbing legs out, and let's start. Just working our way forward right now. Okay, 2.5k to go, and we're speeding up a little bit, so now we need to slowly respond to that. 2k to go to the top. Okay, now we want to respond a little bit harder, a little bit faster, move our way up. Oh, come on. Merlier blocks us off a little bit. 1.4k to go. Now's the time to bring it forward and get those KOM points, 600 meters, and we push out front. Okay, we go through first. Now we finish it off for the finish line. Can we get third on this? Can we compete for the overall? No, 600 meters to go. But can we finish this thing off? Are these guys that deep, that low, that my mountain rating is going to give us a chance to take the stage? Are you kidding me? Mountain rating has done it. Everybody used up their red bar too early. We just claimed the stage victory. In fact, I just won by 7 seconds before Pidcock and Vanderpool grabbed second and third ahead of Almeida. What just happened? Okay. All right, I'll take it. There was another 6 points available on the top, so I just added 18 points. That might be enough to do it. They gave same time, no 7-second bonus, but it does put me in the lead in the overall. Pidcock, Toynes, Vanderpool, with time bonuses, everybody else is 10 seconds or more back. Only 39 riders left on same time, so those sprinters missed out, and that's what's given us the advantage here. Okay. World Tour races, first top 5, top 3 victory and distinctive jersey. I just picked up 190 points for that stage victory, pushing us into level 20. Stage 5, we've got a minute to pull back, a little over a minute to pull back the breakaway. We had them down to right about a minute, but they used what's left of their energy to push themselves out a bit further, and that's going to make the catch a little bit easier. We've got 2 categorized climbs left to go here, and these are the last times that we have anything other than a Cat 3. Now, I have a 10-point lead in the classification, but we're going to need to get some points to make sure we maintain that. So as we have 4K to go, I'm going to push hard with these guys to get us in position for, I don't need a lot of points on this first climb. I want to make sure it's the second climb. We've already brought in one of the 2 breakaway riders now. I'm going to go ahead and move Garrison to the back at this point. We don't have to dig crazy deep. And let Blikra take over. He's going to have to push hard. He's not very good. 1.6. Okay, we're going to go straight to, I think, Pedersen now, who is definitely punchier. Blikra and Delay are going to drop out of the order a bit.
Whoa, there's an attack from inside their breakaway group.
Okay, 500 meters. Do I want to attack right now? No, let's not attack, but let's have Alves lead me out, take over. And then Pedersen just, rejoin the order back here. Get out of the, oh, they went the wrong way. Okay. Okay, Alves took a couple of points away. That sets me up. I've got an 8-point lead. So I do gain a few points there by going 3rd or 4th over the top. But it's about the next one, which we have 5K to go for that. So let's bring, I think we're going to bring Blikra and then Pedersen and Malone forward again. And then Alves, and then myself, back in order. Blikra is a little too far back, isn't he? No, he's... Pedersen needs to go first. Put these guys behind him. Okay, so 1 rider left off the front, and I'm guessing that's Janssen. Let's make sure. Janssen... Yes, it is. And Janssen is, I think, 8 points behind, so we need to make sure we actually catch him here.
Can't be too worried about the breakaway. There are some legs that just can't take the speed anymore. The riders are being left behind.
All right, this is hurting my front row guys. Like Blikra just used up what he had, but that's okay because Pedersen's going very fast, which is helping us with catching Janssen, and it's setting me up for being able to make it. Pedersen, why are you on protect? That didn't make any sense. 2.5K to go. We've nearly caught him.
The pack has just reeled in the escape group.
Okay. Malone and Delay need to drop back. Okay, Alves continues on. I got hung up a little bit there, but I got around it. And we're back in contact with Pedersen, which Pedersen, again, not following directions. Keep pushing, bud. Okay, now you can just sit up. Attack. Full gas. Okay, I went second over the top, and that should be enough points with 1 stage to go. Yeah, 28. 15-point lead now. Pedersen jumps into second, so good for him. All right, final 6K, first proper sprint in forever. Why am I not following? What's going on, Delay? Delay's completely out of position right now. Stay here to the left side, so we've got some room to catch up. There you go. Okay, but now Pedersen's lost his strong position because Alves ran out of red bar. Get Alves out of the way. Pedersen, come on. You got the inside track here for this left-hander. 2.3K, and look how far back we are. Jeez, guys. Hey, start your mass acceleration. There you go. And then Blickra. And Delay. Sprint for the line. Sprint. I'm supposed to be following him. I'm not sprinting because all I could do is try to survive. Sam Bennett, Sagan, Gibbons, 1, 2, 3. Casper's brother Mads takes 4th. And I couldn't even crack the top 20. I'm so fast. It was actually an easy finish. And I was here for the KOM. And the final stage goes to Tim Millier, Gaviria, Sam Bennett, Philipsen, Jakobsen. A lot of sprinters here to wrap up their season. Casper Pedersen was the highest finisher for us, down in 7th. I was trying to use him as a lead out, but I still only finished 45th, as I couldn't keep up with him. I wasn't really trying on this last stage. I was just trying to get to the final bit. There was a Cat 2, Cat 3, 9 points total. I had a 15-point lead, so I knew we already had the KOM locked up, and I knew that the sprinters weren't going to take enough time out of us to steal the win away. So with that, we are now secure. We get the overall race win, nowhere in the points classification, but I also get the KOM and the under 25s. So there you go. That should be worth a fair few points. It is. It's also jersey win, race finish. That's my first stage race finish in the World Tour. Okay, I did not realize that was going to be the case, but there you go. We nearly leveled up again, too. First stage win. I knew it was going to be the first stage race win at the World Tour level. I didn't know that it was going to be our first stage race that we've participated in. Plus, the evaluation on the team evaluation is enough to complete the level up. So just in this race, we did an entire level plus. I mean, we covered 2 levels, what we had left of a previous one. So we went from 19 to 21. That's crazy. Here's the big moves of the year. Almeida going from Ineos to Astana. Bennett going from Bahrain Victorious to Israel Startup. Cavagna from Astana to Jumbo-Visma. Van Sevenant also to Jumbo-Visma. Adria, the climber, to Ineos, making them that much stronger. Carthy is going to Ineos. And yes, it's confirmed. No new riders coming to the team. I am the only one being re-signed of the 6 expiring contracts, so the other 5, including 2 key members in Tolman and Malone, are gone from the team. This is bad. To make matters both better and worse at the same time, I have single-handedly, well, not single-handedly, it took 2 other guys, but I have virtually yanked the team up into the World Tour all by myself. So we are going to be competing in the World Tour. We are right at the bottom of the list. We are 18th in the index. Only one team is getting bumped down. It's Arkea Samsic, only bumped down slightly. I mean, you can see just how tight it is up here. But yeah, just like that, we've done it. We brought the team up. We've bankrupted the team, but we've brought them up to World Tour. And I think sponsor-wise, it's still Hagens Berman. So predictably, we're going to be in a lot of trouble with only 9 riders competing in the World Tour. That is nowhere near the minimum required riders, which is what, 16, I think, is the lowest they allow you to have. We have 9. How that's going to play out, I mean, we have only one guy who's going to miss a Grand Tour. There's other races going on at the same time. How the team is going to manage this, it's going to be interesting to see. But we have done it. We brought a team from Continental to World Tour status. What can we do there? I just finished my first World Tour stage race in the last race of the season. We didn't get too many invites to World Tour races. There were some classics along the way, but that was it. And of course, stage racing, that's my specialty. I just won probably the least qualified stage race that I'm a part of. That doesn't mean I'm going to go win a bunch of races right now. There was circumstances behind that, but individually, Pogacar, Bernal, Van Aert were the top 3 in the World Tour this last year. I crushed the competition at continental level. Sagan was second place ahead of Gourmet. They had half the points that I had. So I did well in the races that I was in. And in terms of super prestige, I was 7th in the world. So even though I didn't always have the best of performances, a world championship in the individual time trial, a national championship in the individual time trial, and the road race this last year have definitely set me up for a fair bit of points over the course of the season. It was still a good year, but far from complete. What can I do next year? What's the team going to be like? I don't know, but we're going to be competing in the World Tour. That's going to do it for this season and this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.